issues in stage 1 and 2. They went under the hood during the break in stage number 2 to address it. Got it much better, and here he is running second in that top line. And remember, 4 straight top 10s here at Talladega for William Byron, the longest after streak, but he wants that win, guys.
Well, to do it, he's going to have to get around the outside because Cindric and Preece are controlling the pace of the race. Neither one of them getting far in front of the other, enough for one of those Chevrolets to slip past. 32 times. A race at Talladega has been decided by a last lap pass.
And this is why these people come in droves to Talladega. They're on their feet, guys. 3 to go, coming to 2 to go. It's time to make the moves. Who's going to make them, and when are they going to do it?
And right now it becomes really hard. When you're the leader, the things start to speed up right here because everybody starts pushing and shoving a little bit harder.
Fords up front. Chevys in row 2. A Ford and a Chevy in each of rows 3, 4, and 5. 2 to go.
We have seen these front 2 cars take each other out before. It's going to be blocks, it's going to be pushing, side drafting, all the things in between. And it's because of the energy, the help behind them.
And by the time you get to the trial on the last lap, you have no friends. It's every man for himself.
Well, and the big problem comes over these bumps going into turn 3 as these guys get super aggressive on this last lap. That's where a lot of the problems happen, when the cars start to bounce up and down and they're trying to push.
All right, Cindric eases it so Preece can pull alongside. That keeps the Chevrolets at bay. They're still too wide.
Watch
but for how long as they come to the tri-oval and face the white flag?
Yeah, and you see Kyle Larson down there on the bottom of the racetrack doing everything that he can do to get a side draft off that 60 car Ryan Preece to pull him back.
You want to go now. If that caution comes out, the race is over. Zane Smith spit out. Ty Dillon is out. Here comes Hocevar.
And that'll affect the whole row up on the top.
Off turn 2 for the final time. Still, 2 Fords in front of 2 Chevys. In front of a Chevy and a Ford 2 rows back. There's the bump from Larson, trying to get that number 2 out of the way so he can make a move. Who's going to come to the outside?
It's the gaps. The energy's going to come from the gaps. Watch him. See that 5 car slow down? He's trying to create a gap to get a run on him.
And there's those lap cars up in the front. That should help that bottom lane get a little bit of draft coming to the finish line.
Into the trial, the final time, jostling 3 wide behind the first 2 rows. Cindric, Preece at the line. Who?
Cindric. I like Cindric, and it's because of them lap cars in front of him. He had the upper hand with the cars in front. That was perfect timing for him.
Just a little bit of draft helped that bottom lane move forward.
Here it is, the run to the line behind those lap cars, and it is Austin Cindric beating Ryan Preece by about 3 feet for his 3rd career victory in his 125th start.
He's good at it. He puts himself in position at the end of these races, finally capitalized on it. Great job, Austin Cindric. Ryan Preece, another one.
Yes, Cindric becomes the 18th driver to break a 30-plus race winless streak at Talladega.
Well, they're due, and we talked about the Fords needing to be able to capitalize on today with fast cars, and he put himself in position to capitalize on it.
Another last lap pass for the win at Talladega. Looking at Roger Penske and Walt Zarnicki, they were up here on the balcony cheering their driver on. And here's a look at it.
Yeah, and you see these cars nose to tail down the back straightaway. But the thing that's going to happen, and we could start to see this develop as we get off of turn 4, they were still pretty much a dead heat as they exited turn 4. They caught those lap cars 2 seconds a lap of Kyle Busch and Josh Berry, and that just allowed that bottom lane to get that just a little bit of a sniff of a draft and pull them forward to get that advantage on Austin Cindric's car. See those lap cars?
There they are.
Yeah.
Boy, he about run out of room. Hurry up, finish line. I love it. I love this place. Love everything about it.
Austin Cindric, Menards, Team Penske, and Ford finally get a race on a drafting track to win for the first time this season.
Well, they've had the fastest cars. They've had the best plan. They've had the best teamwork, but they've had the fastest cars. And today, finally capitalize on those fast cars.
How did he get that track position, Larry?
Of everybody that made their green flag stop,
They had the quickest stop at 3.2 seconds. They won the battle off pit road with their group.
A little bit of a gamble there. Less fuel, baby.
He led that group in, and he led that group out, and that made all the difference.
Well, it all matters. This is a team sport, and you're seeing that on display again.
Third career victory in his 125th start. He won at Gateway last June on Fox. First win at Talladega in his 7th try. Here. Grabs Regan Smith and goes, thought he was going to go capture the flag. He captured Regan instead.